Nurses are just, such amazing individuals. Like my nurse that was working with us was just there by my side during the long night hours.
Nurses are just generally compassionate people. It takes a special person to have that compassion, especially for a stranger.
I honestly don't know how they do their jobs with all the people that they meet who are a lot of times in some of the most serious situations of their lives, and their families are terrified, they're terrified, and it's their job to just keep everybody calm and make sure that they feel safe.
My mom is a nurse. She's been a nurse over 20 years. I see firsthand the amount of hours she puts in, the days that she gets mandated, and the compassion she has for her patients.
13 years ago now, I was diagnosed with cancer, and it was a month after I had gotten engaged, and certainly not anything that I was expecting at that point in my life.
My son had been exposed to toxic mold as an infant, and that's caused the now incurable disease, eosinophilic esophagitis. He was failing to thrive, and as a mother, I didn't know what the outcome was going to be.
A few years ago, I was battling Hodgkin's lymphoma for the second time and was preparing to have a stem cell transplant. And of course, it was one of the scariest times of my life.
I was on the North Shore of Oahu, and we were looking out at the waves, and it was so pretty, and then suddenly the waves picked up a lot, and when the wave came, it just took me with it, and it took me into some rocks that were really sharp. I got 26 stitches in my head. I had 3 different cuts.
I was in labor for 2 days with Amelia, and it was a really scary experience for me, but the nurses stood by my side, kept me calm, kept me updated on everything.
It just felt good to know that if there was anything that I needed, they would be there to take care of my every need.
They're so compassionate with knowing how to treat him, knowing what to expect when they're with him, and it just makes him so much more comfortable.
It was amazing having somebody in my corner. It made a very uncomfortable situation. It just made me be able to rest a little easier.
The nurses that took care of me were amazing. They did everything to make me feel so much better in a time that was just awful.
She was actually a mother too, so it helped to kind of relate to my experience and just to make sure that I had all the care that I needed. Yeah, just so that we could take care of this little guy.
The nurses were so compassionate and just sweet, and they had so much sympathy for what I was going through. Thank you so much for the compassion and the care that you give us on a day-to-day basis.
Thank you.
Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you for your care and support.
We greatly appreciate everything that you do.
Thank you, nurses. Thank you. Thank you, nurses.
Thank you for everything that you do.